What's your problem?
Stay in the damn bike lanes.
I know at 6, an altercation between a driver and a bicyclist caught on camera. But what you can't see is that the driver is Pittsburgh councilwoman and mayoral candidate Darlene Harris. When KDKA investigator Andy Sheehan received this video, he took it to Councilwoman Harris.
But her response might not be what you would expect.
Stu Strickland is a cycling advocate who wears a GoPro camera mounted on his chest to document any cases of motorists behaving badly. Some people might say you have a chip on your shoulder. You're going around with this GoPro. You're looking for people to offend you.
I am not looking to offend people, but I'm looking for people who are offensive.
This past summer, on the computer programmer's daily commute from McCandless, he says he had one such encounter with a driver in an SUV whom he says drove up on his tail and honked.
What's your problem?
And when he confronted that driver, it turned out to be none other than Councilwoman and mayoral candidate Darlene Harris.
What's your problem?
Stay in the damn bike lanes.
I am entitled.
We put them there for.
Pull over.
You can't actually see Darlene Harris, but when I showed the councilwoman the video, she confirmed the voice is hers. And she makes no apologies for it.
Stay in the damn bike lanes.
That's what I told him. Stay in the bike lane.
Stay in the damn bike lane.
Exactly.
And that's what he ought to do.
Well, don't you think if there's bike lanes that the city put in, he should be in the bike lanes?
Stay in the damn bike lane.
Stay in the damn like there was no bike lane.
Just who is in the right here is a matter of dispute. Strickland contends he had a right to the road since there is no bike lane on this section of East Street and on the overpass. And that Harris's horn made him jump through his skin.
To a cyclist, coming up behind you and putting the horn on is not dissimilar to coming up behind you and firing a gun off.
Harris contends the incident started before the video begins and that Strickland exited a bike lane and cut her off.
I could have hit him.
Right.
I could have hit this man. And then it would have been my fault to hit a bicycle that comes out in front of my vehicle.
But regardless, it highlights the continuing controversy over bike lanes laid down under Mayor Peduto. Critics like Harris have cited a lack of public involvement and contend they are underused and often ignored by the cyclists themselves.
This is an issue for you in the mayor's race, right?
What's the issue?
You don't like bike lanes?
No, it's not about not liking bike lanes. It is about there have not been safety studies done or traffic studies done.
While advocates like Strickland say people like Harris should learn to share the road.
She should know how to interact with other fellow travelers on the roadways so as to not cause them grief, to be respectful of them. She was disrespectful of me.
It just goes to show that bike lanes and their use or non-use will continue to be a source of controversy until we all just learn to get along. On East Street, Andy Sheehan, KDKA-TV News.